When you're talking about creating space for other people, either you're expanding the number of seats in a room or you're giving up a seat in the room. And it's a tough conversation, one that I know you're familiar with, when it's, I'm going to give up my seat. Like it sounds great until you're the one that's getting up and leaving the room and leaving behind potentially that paycheck. The other thing is, I think that the companies that are doing it well have missed some of the focus that makes their efforts pay off, which is the belonging piece, because you get us there, but then you're not quite sure what to do with us. And what I mean by that is when you are from a marginalized community, you tend to lead with your accomplishments. So I would probably start this podcast and say, I'm Dr. V Boykin. I have a BS in marketing management. I have an MS in organizational leadership. I have an MBA. And then I have a doctor of business administration in organizational leadership. When I go into meetings, I want to lead with the similar credentials. Or my last program that I stood up got a double-digit increase in X factor or achieved an 8% delta from a drop to a raise. I want to lead with that. I don't want to talk about Block Island. I don't want to talk about Martha's Vineyard. I may not get back in this room, but what that also does is it gets you labeled as assertive, aggressive. Please don't call me angry. I say that every time. And you're talking about my attitude more than my accomplishment. So if every year of my career, I've been told to fix my face or adjust my attitude, what does that say about really what you mean by belonging? Because I didn't have an upbringing where I smiled a lot. When I was in prison, smiling wasn't high on my list. When I was stripping, smiling wasn't high on my list. Well, actually it was, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
But but when you think about that and all that it takes to get here, when my events with my children were, hey, let's count how much money, including the changes in mom's purse, that experience is going to have me showing up different in meetings.